6 shell casings were on the pavement of East 46th Street, right next to the body of Paul Castellano Sr., the top mafiosi in the United States, the heir to the Gambino family.
This hit that took place in the middle of Manhattan in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people has to be the most notorious hit that ever took place in the history of the Mafia. So this anniversary, 35 years later, is a pretty big deal. Well, towards the end, he made quite a few bad moves. But the thing that really started it off is Angelo Ruggiero got caught with a bug in his house on his phones. He was meeting with different guys in his house. They were all dealing drugs, heroin. His brother died, who was a tremendous heroin dealer, and he took over the operation. And he was meeting with all these guys in the house, and he got caught on tape. He was talking about not only Paul Castellano, he was talking about all the bosses, about the commission. So they used that tape against Castellano to bug his house, to get a court order to bug his house. Castellano wanted the tapes to see how he could fight his case, and Angelo couldn't give them up, knowing what he had on the tapes. And that really started it off big time. Now, it became obvious to everybody this became a tremendous argument. Neil was still alive, the underboss. He was trying to protect it and stop what was going on, but it was a tsunami. You couldn't stop what was going on. And it was common knowledge that Gotti, Angelo Ruggiero, and his whole crew were going to get taken out. We all knew of the problem, that they were going to take Castellano out, and he asked for my help. I told him I wouldn't say yes, I wouldn't say no. I told him I was going to get back in my car, go to Staten Island, sit with Frankie DeCicco, and talk to him about what they had planned and what they wanted to do. And that's how I got involved in it. Oh, he was done. They were done. They would have never survived. They chose that if they had me, Frankie DeCicco, Joe Piney on his side, he'd have a chance. Joe Gallo, who was the consigliere, betrayed Paul Castellano, so he knew he didn't have trouble from that area. And some of the other families that Castellano was having trouble with, especially the Colombo family, I guess were going along with them as far as condoning the hit off the record, not on the record. I had planned that we had a meeting one day and John was talking about something and we couldn't get a good spot. And I brought up a meeting that was going to happen with Frankie DeCicco, found out about a meeting in Spark Steakhouse. And I had said, it's a perfect spot. John tried to interrupt. Frankie DeCicco told him, shut up. Sammy was involved already in wars. Let him plan this. Keep talking, Sammy. What do you think? I said, it's true. There'll be tens of thousands of people, cops all over the place. They won't suspect anything. Nobody else will. And there'll be such mass confusion. It could work. We need backup shooters. We need crash cars. We need everything. It's a do or die hit. They're going to go in the street. If cops interfere, we're going to go into a gun battle. Frankie agreed that I knew what I was talking about. John finally agreed. And we implemented the plan. We took 11 people on the hit. Every one of them was a real professional hit guy. And we carried it out. It was done so well, later in years when I cooperated, the FBI said there was a cop off duty They had questioned him. You actually watched the hit. Why didn't you take your gun out? The cop said, this was so perfectly done. I knew they would have had backup shooters. This was too professional. I wasn't going to make a move. I told the FBI, the guy was about 100 feet ahead of me when you were explaining where he was. He was right. If he would have took out a gun and started yelling, halt, I'm a police officer, I would have killed him. So the guy was right, whoever he was. It was very well planned, very well carried out. And was I surprised? Not too much. If I was going to be surprised, I would have never allowed it to happen. It had nothing to do, as far as I was concerned, or Frankie the Chico was concerned, as far as benefiting. Frankie the Chico was extremely powerful. I was pretty powerful at that time. I had money. I had power. I wasn't interested in benefits. I was interested in taking back Cosa Nostra and make it the right way again. And if that meant saving John Gotti and Angelo Ruggiero, then so be it. I think it hurt the family. I think it hurt Cosa Nostra. Going back and you look at breaking some of the real golden rules, like killing a boss, there's a lot of truth to it. It destroyed a lot of different things. John, the way he conducted himself, hurt the mob. Dressing like that, acting like that. A lot of damage was done to the mafia. It's not what we wanted. We wanted to revert it back to what it was. And it ended up being a tremendous mistake. I'm the dinosaur that's living to tell the tale. I'm the guy who created it. I'm still here. And now, things I'm doing now, I'm telling them not only my life story, I'm talking to people about Cosa Nostra and what happened, so they can get a legitimate understanding of Cosa Nostra. Not a motion picture, not some bullshit, the real deal.